I'm 105 years old. I adopted a child once, and I believe I ruined her life. People think adoption is rescue. They think love fixes everything. No one tells you what happens when love isn't enough. When the child you wanted to save becomes the one you damage the most. I need to tell you this because I'm running out of time. And because nobody else will say it. Adoption doesn't always save people. Sometimes it just moves the suffering somewhere else. I didn't fail because I didn't love her. I failed because I adopted her for the wrong reason. Claire came to me in 1957. She was 3 years old. Her mother had died in childbirth with a second baby who also didn't survive. Her father, a factory worker, couldn't manage. He drank. He disappeared for days. Social services took Claire, and after 6 months in the system, she ended up with me. I was 37, unmarried, a school teacher. I lived in a small house on the edge of town. I wanted a child so badly it hurt, but biology hadn't cooperated. And back then, single women didn't have many options. So when they asked if I considered adopting, I said yes before they finished the sentence. I thought I was saving her. Claire was beautiful. Dark curls, big brown eyes. Quiet. Too quiet, actually. She didn't cry much. Didn't laugh much either. She'd sit in the corner of the living room with a doll not really playing, just holding it, staring. I told myself she just needed time, that love would fix her, that I could be enough. But here's what I didn't understand then. Claire didn't just lose her mother. She lost her entire world, her father, her language, everything familiar. And I, in my desperation to be a mother, didn't see that. I saw a blank slate, a chance to start over. I didn't see a child drowning. I tried everything I knew how to do. I read to her. I held her. I made her favorite foods, or what I thought were her favorites, but she stayed distant, like she was behind glass. And then when she was 7, something broke. The nightmares started. And with them, the question I still can't answer. Was I making her safe? Or was I making everything worse? She started waking up, screaming in the middle of the night. Terrible, gut-wrenching screams. When I'd run to her room, she wouldn't recognize me. She pressed herself into the corner, sobbing, calling for someone named Mary. I learned later that Mary was a woman from the foster home she'd been in before me, not her mother, just another temporary person. Claire had learned at 3 years old that people leave. And no matter what I did, I couldn't undo that lesson. The nightmares got worse. Then came the anger. She'd throw things, break things. She bit me once, hard enough to draw blood. The school called to say she'd attacked another child. I took her to doctors. They didn't have words like attachment disorder back then. They just said she was disturbed, that I needed to be firmer. So I tried to be firmer. I set rules. I punished her when she broke them. I thought structure would help. But every punishment felt like confirmation to her that I was just another person who didn't really want her. Another place she didn't belong. By the time Claire was 12, I was exhausted. And she knew it. That was the year she did something I still can't talk about without my hands shaking. She ran away for the first time that year. The police found her 2 towns over sleeping in a bus station. She wouldn't tell me why she left. Just stared at me with those same big brown eyes, empty now, and said, "You don't want me here anyway." I told her that wasn't true, but part of me wondered if she was right. Not that I didn't want her, but that I had failed her so completely that wanting didn't matter anymore. She ran away 4 more times over the next 3 years. Each time, she came back a little harder, a little further away. By 16, she was using drugs. I found needles in her room. I confronted her. She laughed at me, said I had no idea what it felt like to need something that badly. And she was right. I didn't. The fifth time she came back, she didn't come back alone. She brought a boy, older, dangerous looking. She introduced him as her boyfriend. She was 15. I told her he couldn't stay. She looked at me and said, "Then I'm not staying either." And for the first time, I let her go. I didn't call the police. I didn't beg. I just watched her walk out the door with him. Because part of me thought maybe if she sees what the world really is, she'll finally understand what I was trying to give her. She came back 3 weeks later, bruised, silent, and I never asked what happened because I was afraid the answer would be that I'd let it happen. There was a night just before she turned 17 when everything came to a head. She'd been out for 3 days, came home at 2 a.m., high, stumbling. I was so angry, so scared, so tired. She looked at me and said, "You never wanted me. You just wanted to feel like a good person." And I snapped. I said something I will regret for the rest of my life. I said, "Maybe you're right. Maybe nobody ever wanted you because you make it impossible." I watched her face collapse. I watched something in her die. And I knew in that moment that I had just confirmed every terrible thing she'd ever believed about herself. She left 2 weeks later. She was 18. I didn't try to stop her. I didn't see Claire again until she was 34. She showed up at my door, thin, tired, with a black eye and a baby on her hip. She asked if she could stay, just for a few days. I said yes. Of course I said yes. She stayed for 3 months. Then she left again, took the baby with her. I never saw either of them again. I've thought about Claire every single day for 68 years. And the question that haunts me isn't whether I loved her. I did. I loved her desperately. The question is something darker, something I didn't let myself think until I was too old to lie to myself anymore. Because here's what I've learned, living this long, watching this many lives unfold. Love is not enough. Wanting to help is not enough. I wanted to save Claire, but I didn't know how to see her. I didn't know how to sit with her pain without trying to fix it. I didn't know how to let her grieve the mother she lost, the father she lost, the life she lost, without taking it personally, without feeling like her grief was a rejection of me. I made her adoption about me, about my need to be a mother, about my need to be good. And Claire paid the price. Every time she ran to a man who hurt her, I wondered if she was just looking for someone who'd finally prove she was worthless, because I'd already taught her that lesson. Every time she used, I wondered if it was her way of numbing the voice in her head that sounded like mine, telling her she was impossible to love. Some nights I wonder if Claire would have suffered less if she'd stayed in that group home, if she'd been placed with someone stronger, someone whole. And the fact that I even think that disgusts me, but I can't stop thinking it. She deserved better. She deserved someone who understood trauma, someone who knew that broken children don't need fixing. They need witnessing, and they need space to fall apart. They need someone strong enough to love them even when they push you away, without making it about whether you're enough. I wasn't strong enough. I was just desperate. And desperation makes you selfish, even when you think you're being selfless. I don't know where Claire is now. I don't know if she's alive. I don't know if that baby grew up okay. I don't know if she ever forgave me, but I know this: adoption is sold as rescue, and sometimes it is. But sometimes it's just the transfer of pain from one place to another. Sometimes the child you think you're saving would have been better off somewhere else, with someone else, or even alone. That's the truth nobody wants to hear. That love can fail. That trying your best isn't always good enough. That you can give everything you have and still leave someone worse off than you found them. I'm 105 years old. I don't have much time left. And when I go, I'll go knowing that the one thing I wanted most in my life, the thing I thought would make me whole, the thing I poured everything into, was the thing I failed at most completely. Claire deserved a mother who was ready, who was whole, who understood that adopting a traumatized child means signing up for their trauma too. I wasn't that person. I thought wanting it badly enough would be enough. It wasn't. Sometimes I imagine what would have happened if someone had sat me down before they handed me that little girl and asked me the hard questions. Not, do you want to adopt, but why do you really want this? Can you love someone who may never love you back? Can you watch someone destroy themselves and not make it about you? I would have lied. I would have said yes to all of it because I wanted her so badly I couldn't see past my own need. And that's the truth I wish I'd known then. That wanting something desperately doesn't make you ready for it. It just makes you blind. I love Claire. I still love Claire. But love wasn't enough. And that's the thing I'll take to my grave. The thing I wish I'd understood before I thought I could save someone I didn't even know how to see.